What is going on, you guys? It's your guy, Senpai Rai, and today we have a new banner drop featuring the man himself, the clown himself, Final Fantasy VI very own Kefka. And as you see, I have already obtained his traditional EX. I have his 15 and his 35 CP. And last time I jumped on a video was to obtain Mr. Ardyn's LDEX, burst weapon, all that good stuff, right before he vanished without a trace and was replaced by Vaughn for short. But as you see up here, there are two new banners, each offering a free draw at this individual's potential LD, EX, burst, all the above. And we are going to go for broke until we obtain them. But before we do, let's build up some hype. Does anybody remember about a week ago when we had a free multi on the Edward banner? Also, well, as you see, featuring Ardyn's EX. Well, I kind of do. And at the time, I was just missing Mr. Hope and, well, everything from Edward, obviously. It was a new banner. But, let me just show you real quick, build up some hype. But after I do show you guys that, with the, well, slightly below 40,000 diamonds I have left over, I will jump into one of the Kefka banners and keep going until I obtain the rest of his kit. And again, I only have the 15, 35, and the EX from the original time he came out from way back when, about a year or so ago. Now, I will obtain his LD and EX or go broke once again. But in the meantime, let's build up some hype right now, you guys. Come on. Okay, here we have Edward's new banner. Now, as you see, you have a chance of getting the burst weapon, but meh, already have it. Thank you, Ardyn, for taking about half my diamond stash. But as y'all see, well, the only other person I would really need is Hope. And I have his entire kit as well, besides his EX. Now, Hope is an excellent support type character, but... oh, you're so joking me. Patience is a virtue, everybody! But, unfortunately, that is not one that I possess. Definitely not one of my strong suits, because I would be probably about 50 to 60,000 diamonds richer. Oh my god, I needed Hope's weapon as well. Show me right now, Ardyn! Again, that is, words can't describe right now. That's cool. Put you towards weapon tokens just in case I miss out on Wall's EX, or burst, I should say. I don't even know what to say right now, you guys. So I'm going to just leave it on that note. Sure, let's waste some tickets. Why not at this point? Oh, okay, sure. I'm done. So done. Alright, let's knock out some dailies. Okay, everybody, diving right in, we have a new campaign draw. And as you see, you can obtain the EX weapons of all the older characters. And as you see, of course, if you use a multi, you will have a 100% chance to grab one of these. Say if you miss the banner, what have you. But also, you have a 0% chance to obtain burst weapons. And of course, you absolutely need at least one character with burst weapons to actually, well, clear a lot of content in this day and age. So let's give this a quick spin and see what we get. I don't know why I was actually hoping for it to actually change screens. Because again, I got, my first burst weapon was, of course, Squalls. I went all the way to the 125 pity mark. 125,000 diamond pity mark. Tell me that that was not a kick to the groin. Okay, let's see who we're gonna get. Throw me something. Final Fantasy II Furion. I only have about a dozen of you off the screen, sir. Because now it is time for the main event, everybody. let's get down with a clown. And of course, I have all of those EX weapons, so skip. I have... the only one I need is Seymour and Weiss. Please. I mean... Now... okay, let's check rates real quick. Same as before. When I was building up the hype in that epic Edward free pull video, as you see, it's if I'm using tickets, it's 1 in 1,000. If I'm doing a multi, it is a 3% chance. It's 1 in 500 if I go for the LD using tickets, or a 5% chance, which is the old EX drop rate. And at 0.75, you have the old EXs that have this turnaround banner where you can pick them up. And again, 1 in 500 if I'm using tickets, or 1 in 1,000 for the burst weapon. But let's dive right in. Again, I have about 40,000 diamonds, and I will not stop until I get both the EX, or I already have the EX, the LD, and the burst weapon on my word. Because this is how I run my videos. I'm mainly a KOF all-star content creator, which I'm very proud of. And for my pull videos, I obtain whatever new content comes out within the first hour of drop. So now I'm bringing it. Okay, I needed that one. So now I'm bringing it to DFFOO. Let's go! I know what that means. Woo! First free multi, baby. What? I can't even say anything right now. Ah! Okay, so what I'm trying to say, everybody, is I'm a little bit on the excited side to obtain this magnificent new weapon that looks like a headdress. And of course, Seymour's EX, but mainly this one. Now, Kefka, king of status ailments, you are a beast. And, okay, the Forsaken skill, I'll have to level all that up. Now, I have all his boards, or I have like maybe 5 or 6 out of the 9 we have out right now. But now we're jumping in for the LD. Now we got the burst weapon! Of course we did. Free multi. See, I need a GPS right now. I got completely lost in the very two-directional banner. Okay, same exact drop rates. I was kind of dreading this one, because I guess I'm going to just start dropping diamonds in on the other banner if I don't get what I need. But what I need, the last piece of the puzzle, the LD. Now that we just acquired the burst off the previous free pull. All or nothing, baby. Come on. God, wouldn't that be something if I got it off of, cleared the banner in like 2 free pulls. God. I mean, I got an EX whenever the EX was the thing to get off of free multi, or free, okay. No, you're... Oh my God, I don't... What is happening? Somebody pinch me. Like, if I didn't have the EX, I got the EX as well. I mean, check that out. But mainly the LD. That's what I'm talking about, everybody. So, wow. Wow. Okay. Well, let me throw this on Kefka real quick. Did not spend any resources at all. And let me show you what his LD and EX and burst look like right now. Come on, everybody. Let's go. I'm going to take Ardyn off. Oh, let's do that off camera. Skip! Oh, it is a bad day to be a golden cactar in DFFOO. Let me show you why. Let's preview Kefka's skills. Now for his Brave attack, as you see starting off before it becomes Meteor, after using Trine Plus, it does a 3-hit, well, Brave attack, as you saw. His HP attack is also pretty basic. It's a 2-hit magic Brave-based attack that turns into, obviously, an HP attack with a max Brave overflow up to 120. Now, his first active skill Trine. This is a good one. This has always been a good one since he first came out because it inflicts blind, but let me show you how it works. It increases his own brave by 1.5 times, and it's in itself a 4-hit group magic brave attack plus group HP attack, which moderately increases brave damage when attacking a single target. Stolen brave may exceed max brave by up to 180%, and it deals proportional HP damage to each target, so it's spread out evenly amongst the group. So if there are 3 enemies, obviously they're going to get about 33% of damage apiece. This has obviously at the bottom a high turn rate, and all targets get a 2-turn HP attack disable, the blind, here at the bottom. That's what I was talking about. And brave attack becomes meteor after use. And let me show you what that looks like right now. So this is his first one. He does this levitating clown jump for joy type of dance. Very amusing, which is how his character is well, made to be. See? Turned around, mocking the enemy. You don't even have to hit a taunt button with Kefka. He just turns around and slaps his butt. You know, like, oh, you can't handle this insanity. Look at him. Crazy bastard in the background. Now, for his second active, getting a little bit distracted. This is also a group AoE attack, and it's a 4-hit group magic attack, brave plus HP attack, and it moderately increases brave when attacking single target. Stolen brave may exceed up to 180%, and it deals proportional HP damage to each target, so spread amongst the group once again, and it inflicts on all targets 5 turns of attack down 2, defense down 2, and speed down 2. Very, very good skill. And also on himself, he gives himself an attack up 2. So he dishes out pretty much the main basic status elements that you want, attack and defense. Why not make him slow as hell along the way with a speed down as well for 5 long turns, and give yourself an attack up level 2 while you're at it with a high turn rate. And of course this will also turn your brave attack into meteor. Now this is what that skill looks like. And I remember when I first acquired Kefka and his EX weapon, it was a 2-hit attack. It had the 2 laser beams come down, but it hit 1 and then 2. So capping out, you get about 10,000 damage times 2, so about 20,000 damage. But now it hits for multiple segments. So let's dig in to what we jumped into the banner for in the first place. What say you, everybody? Now, right before we jump into his burst, right here, and see what his hyperdrive, which, let's see what it does. His hyperdrive, his LD, it's a 12-hit magic brave attack plus HP attack. Stolen brave may exceed up to 180%, deals 80% HP damage to non-targets, and extends own debuffs inflicted on all enemies by 1 turn. And it's an inframed buff. So even if you run into some enemies, which there are a few of them in this day and age, that mitigate the buffs that you, or the debuffs that you inflict upon them, this is a framed buff, meaning that they can't get rid of it. Very nice to have, but I'm going to show you that in a second. Now, for his, of course, if you get his stones unlocked, you will get this, the multi-debuff damage up. Now, I had to move my finger a little bit, that's why you saw, like, this little icon levitate upward a little bit, but this one marginally increases brave damage dealt based on the number of buffs inflicted on target. So why not, let's pop this up, even if there are no debuffs on the target quite yet, and we're going to hit his burst in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, this is what all the hype was about. Now, as you guys know, whenever you go into burst mode, only 1 person on your team, because I do have a burst on Ardyn, and I have a burst on... God. I forgot his name for a second. Noctis. God, I like hit a wall. I almost called... God, okay. Okay, I almost called him Titus. Wrong Final Fantasy. That was Final Fantasy X, I believe. Good one, PlayStation 2. Played all the way through it. Thank you for the memories. But anyway, let's get back to the facts. Now, Hyperdrive, as you see, it will extend all the debuffs for 1 turn, and they have the debuffs appear as you guys see. Let's pop that one off the bat. Okay. And they would all be dead, but since we're in God mode, as you see, on a different plane of existence, let's mutilate this last individual. Now, I have all his 15, 35, and EX, LD, all that completely maxed out. And I have all his boards, except for, say, maybe 3 or 4 of them maxed out. I have his, well, yeah. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick preview of after I acquired the LD and the burst weapon and off of the literally free pull. And this is Treen. This is the one that blinds. Sure, you launched him. Let's get a couple extra hits in because this Cactar isn't completely dead yet. He is in a pile of ash on the sidewalk. And of course, I have one more. The HP attack. I'm sure y'all seen it. Let's see what Meteor looks like. Okay, now they added an HP attack at the end of Meteor after you get his EX completely maxed out. And now, for his final attack, Forsaken. Let's find out about it right now. Oh, wow. That kind of looks like a character in a different game that I play, Psyche's EX super move, where he throws a bunch of black clouded projectiles and just mutilates everything in his warpath. Well, that was way too exciting for my tastes, everybody. I hope that this video has been to y'all's liking. Now, let's jump in for a second and show you what the different appearances are before we round this video out. Now, this is what the actual burst weapon looks like, just a regular ponytail. And as you all know by now, most of the burst weapons do look kind of bland. This is his LD weapon. It looks like a chess piece on his head, like a pawn or something. I might rock that one. It looks like a witch hat that somebody threw in the dryer and it shrunk too much or something. This is from his EX, the one that I've been having for quite some time, the one that's been available to everybody. But I might actually go with this, traditional Joker all the way. Because as y'all kind of picked up by now, my personality is a little bit on the joking side. Now, that's how we're going to run him in the meantime. As you see, he is all E-type spheres, so you can cause all kind of havoc. And I ain't talking about his skill too, or his EX. Butchered the joke. Terrible, Ryan. Terrible. Now, again, everybody in the whole world, this has been nothing short of a blast. Again, this has been your guy, Senpai Rai, and I hope that y'all have enjoyed my material. Please like and subscribe. I'm mainly a content creator for a different game, KOF All-Star on mobile, which is fantastic, and I'm a premier content creator on that note. But every now and then I do dip back into my only other mobile game that I play, which is, as y'all figured by now, DFFOO. So again, I think I will call this a night, everybody. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you all again soon. And again, this has been your guy, Senpai Rai, saying, I'm out, you guys. Later.